dead, put one more in its head. For good. Carry food with you or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty.
Well...
Important is an understatement. Come on. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Why are you talking?
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Ingram?
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational.
No problem.
I wish I had, because this is... Now, the good news is that we've got... The bad news is that it's gonna take more than a few rivets. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and...
There's gotta be a way...
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin. As much as I hate to admit it, luckily you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system...
After we get the quest involving dance.
Off the record for a moment?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is difficult for me to say, so I hope you'll bear with me as I try to get through it. When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations about it. Despite all that, this has turned out to be a rewarding experience. For both of us. At this point, honestly, I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know. It's apparent from your attitude and your actions that you intend to keep those ideals close to your heart.
I'm flattered to hear this, but I feel like there's more.
There is. I'm just not very good at these sort of things. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the Capital Wasteland. Spent most of my childhood picking through the ruins and selling scrap. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
I'm glad you had greater ambitions than just selling junk.
Once I saw what the Brotherhood had to offer, there was no comparison. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Pridwin, Cutler vanished on a scouting op. It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, but we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore. I had to... It was my duty to put him down.
Hey, you did what the Brotherhood taught you.
Then you understand why it had to be done. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never consider any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
It'll never come to that. I promise.
Even though I'm well aware that you have no control over it, I appreciate the sentiment. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that I've overstepped my bounds, I completely understand. Whatever the case may be.
Uh-huh.
I'd gladly lay down my life.
Sadly, I think it's going to be to a point where Liberty Prime will be unfinished. Because we're going to make some interesting decisions. I'll say that much.
Attention. Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Night Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime,
That
you
is
can
all.
forget it.
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've...
Do I need to remind you why you made that promise in the first place?
No, that won't be necessary. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
The Institute and the technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
Sense, FEV. Who knows what other silly logics believe that Dr. Lee's returned to the Brotherhood. Oh, God. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Proctor Ingram?
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues. Besides, Dr. Lee's work. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't...
Sure.
In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic...
Makes sense. You'll need...
That's exactly right. Well, well. You're full of surprises, aren't you? What we need you to do is build the...
Even if you know what the actuators are, you still need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have... The only thing we need you to head out and find, according to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one, we've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need.
Once you start building the actuators, good luck.
I feel like I have one. You know what? Let's just go ahead and help him out at this point. Because the thing will not stop nagging me until I do.
Ambush! Ambush! Protocols engaged.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Get some good stuff from this now. With rank 3 of Scrapper. Not bad at all.
When I grow up, I'm gonna have my own farm and make other people do all of the work.
Thanks for your help, pal.
I was glad to help out.
Well, I can't argue with you. Anyway.
All right. I can't help but feel I have one in one of my settlements. One of the high-powered magnets. If not, then I guess we're going to have to do some quest scavenging.
What the?
How did you all get in here? I'm actually impressed.
Target down. You showed up just in the nick of time.
I didn't want you to have all the fun.
Right. Anyway.
Uh-huh.
We taught those raiders a lesson. We'll teach them again if they come back.
Huh?
Well, at least some of them. Actually ended up in here.
We're in a vault?
That's a plasma rifle. Oh. Well. Have some fun with this.
This soda's better than Nuka-Cola. Try it. You'll see.
Cool. Alright, let's see if I have one.
It's the best.
Okay. I guess it did.
The overseer to give us breaks like this, huh?
Well, let's go fix that.
Good job. Manning the soda fountain.
Looks like we lost a couple settlers in that attack, though.
Ha! I win again.
Also, I'm happy that we don't have those haunted elevators anymore. That'd be one of the weirdest glitches I've ever seen. So it looks like I'm heading to Medford, huh? Okay. Let's go to the Slocum's Joe corporate HQ, so that way I believe Medford is overrun with super mutants, if I remember correctly. So let's just make sure that we don't get nuked. Also, after we do the mission involving Paladin Dance, I'm going to betray the Brotherhood, and I'm going to betray the, Whoops. It's your trigger finger. I forgot that Sins are not violent towards you. Oh well, at least no one saw me do it. Alright, perimeter guards have been dealt with. That
Never know what you'll find.
Alright, time for some close quarter fighting.
What is it?
That's one way to deal with them.
Hello? Someone there?
I don't think
What in the world was that?
Nothing, stupid man!
It's going to be the end of Dungeon Steamer Trunk, isn't it? What I'm looking for. Yep, called it.
But tasty.
Yeah. Okay, I think I started finding the sweet spot a little bit. Goal.
Sweet.
Or bugs. Anything's better than bugs. Not ghouls. You're right, brother. Not ghouls.
Yes.
Who's there? Something there.
Remain vigilant.
Threat eliminated.
Piles of goo. And the walls will ooze green slime. Oh wait, they always do that.
That's it.
Is glass becoming the bane of my existence?
We are unstoppable! Annoying.
Alright, well, I did what I needed to do in here, so let's leave. Let's leave! But the door's locked, and the only way out is through the perfume department.
How can a machine believe it's alive? That's ridiculous.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
Might as well deconstruct this stuff because it's of no use to us now.
Proctor.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Hey, where are you going? We're almost done with Prime.
Proctor Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact,
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actions... Which brings me to your next... It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk. Without them, his op...
Shouldn't be a problem.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air... But since we arrived...
that's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack...
Uh-huh. Great.
Well, hang on a second.
Sure.
But before you give up hope, Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding... We're fairly certain the cat...
I'll head out there immediately.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Scribe Hay.
Right.
I suggest you, hopefully, by the time you... Good luck, Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I also meant to upgrade the synth armor that I got.
Feeling creative today?
And it's going to have Minutemen paint because America. It's so horrible.
Seems to be growing well.
Hi, dog meat.
This is delicious.
Right. Gotta make the vegetable starch before I do anything with it. Alright. Let's head to the edge of the glowing sea. Then we will go from there.